All right, what up, Fantastics? Welcome to this 10K subscriber special live stream. And my name is Alex. If you're first timer here, I make authentic, fun, and useful videos about Finland. And make sure you hit the subscribe button because you will join our Fantastic squad and get more awesome Finnish videos in the future. And it's been a while since I've been live here on my desktop and not my phone. The problem with the desktop is that my computer isn't that powerful, and if you have stuff running on my desktop, the stream can get laggy, which is kind of like annoying for you guys. But I did some testing, and we should be able to do this here. At least I hope so. And we have some people. We have Saeka, we have Jay back, who's already telling I'm late. You know, Finns are supposed to be punctual. We have Lordiana B and Julia J. And people are already saying congrats. Thank you guys. So it's a really awesome, what's the word? Milestone for our people and our squad. And when I started doing these videos, seriously, I didn't realize that we could reach such numbers, and it's a great achievement. And I guess we have deserved to celebrate, because you know Finns are a little bit kind of shy and maybe not so expressive even when achieve what's the word? Finns are kind of humble, but now we can celebrate, and I don't really care. I think we have reserved the rights to be happy on our achievement. And 10,000 people, like if we think about it, if we had to fit 10,000 people, let's say, in one place, I mean, if all your subscribers would be in like one room, like in a physical place, that would be like a crap load of people. I mean, if it's like a small city, if we think about it. That's pretty crazy. We have people, Allu de Bo, terve, Rasmus, moi, hyvin menee, Maxwell, rock your ass, Shannon, Romano. That's great. By the way, if you just tuned in, let me know in the chat, where are you watching this live stream, like city, country, or if you're watching the live the replay, let me know in the comments, because I think it's always awesome to ask this question because it's really interesting to see from which part of the world people are actually gathering up these on these videos and these live streams. And we have Cindy from our Discord. That's what's get up. Margarita, Shannon. We have German, Spain, Canada, New Caledonia, Tartu. Oh, Tartu is Estonian. That's pretty cool. Helsinki, Romania. Wow, that's great. And I mean, Netherlands, Helsinki. Okay, Finland is also represented. You know, because my kind of main target audience is like people, let's say, foreigners sounds a little bit negative, like international people, like non-Finnish people who want to know more about this. Finland and Finnish culture, Finnish people, this awesome kind of weird Finnish stuff. Well, of course, Finnish people are also welcome. I'm not saying that Finns should like get out of here or anything, but it's great that we have like such a diverse international crew and squad here on YouTube, and that's always pretty awesome. Outokumpu, wow, that's nice. Estonia. I live on a French island next to Australia. I didn't know there's a French island next to Australia. That's new. Italy, pretty awesome. Your next door neighbor. I can hear you talking from a room. Wow. Okay. All right. That's cool. That's cool. Right. Okay. And well, I thought about showing you guys some of my YouTube history, because if you've been joining the Fantastic Squad recently, you probably don't know that this is actually my second YouTube channel. I mean, this is not the only channel that I've been working on. And secondly, this channel, this Alex himself channel, used to be actually quite different when I started this. And I thought about showing you a little bit of kind of the peaks from my history on YouTube, and showing you what kind of other content, like what's kind of been the journey so far. And as you can see from the screen, I have done 200 public videos. That's actually a lot of videos. I didn't notice that we would reach this big of a number. But I have also done around 40 videos on another channel, which used to be the thing I started things with. I'm going to show you, I probably mentioned it a few times on my channel, but I want to just show you what kind of things I've done before. So this is not really related to Finland, but well, it's a little bit related to Finland in a way, but not in a way what I'm doing currently. So I think we can start with that. I'm keeping an eye on the chat, but I'll take your questions at the end. We can have like a Q&A. Then I can take your questions. And we have Maxim, we have Joe the programmer from our Discord. Good to have milestones. Cindy is getting excited there on the chat. That's awesome. Right. Okay. So let's see. I probably need to open this from my another window. Hold on a sec. Now this is kind of annoying because when I'm on desktop, there's so many things I need to keep an eye, and if I make a fuck up, then you know you're going to see the fuck up. Okay, but let's see. Now you should be seeing. This is actually my first channel. Well, currently it's called Pranks from Finland, but there's like social engineering pranks from Finland, and this is my first channel. I started this channel back in 2013. With my good friend from Iran. And wow, this is so funny. And it's a prank channel, basically hidden camera channel. We did videos where me or my friend, we approached some random people in various places. We did something funny, something weird, something kind of just out of this world. And to see how people would react. And this was a lot of fun to do. And how we actually started doing these videos is that my friend from Iran, he's on the other guy on my backpack. You probably can't see it, it's a little bit small. But that was probably my second year at the university, and he was doing a master's degree there. And I talked with him on some student party, which kind of introduced ourselves, but didn't kind of get into that much into stuff. But then one day he sent me a message on Facebook, like, "Hey Alexi, what do you think if people would do these kind of things in Finland?" And he sent me links to pranks on like American pranks, and I thought like, "Fuck my life!" Oh, sorry for the bad language, but it was such a great idea because I've always thought about doing something like that in my life, but I kind of didn't have the resources. I had no idea who could help me out. I had no idea where to start because I didn't know anything about YouTube videos, making YouTube videos. So I was complete noob. I was probably 20, how old I was, 22, 23, something like that. But what we did, we just started to go on YouTube and watch tutorials, like how to create a YouTube channel, how to monetize your YouTube videos, how to edit videos, what kind of camera we should need, what kind of microphone we need. I mean, we learned everything from YouTube. And actually, that's really awesome nowadays because if you want to grab a new skill, you can just go to YouTube and watch free tutorials. I've learned a lot of things for free on YouTube. And that's what you can also do with anything you want to know, basically. That's the really awesome thing, that we are living this digital era, that we can just go on YouTube and start learning something stuff. And it took us 5 months. This was probably October 2012 or 13. Was it 13 or 14? Well, okay, but anyway, October, and it took us 5 months to get going, and we actually bought a camcorder and this wireless microphone that I could put on my shirt, and I could just put it here, because the thing when you do these prank videos, the thing is that someone has to be kind of afar filming and the other one is pranking, so you always need 2 people. And it was so we had to figure out how we can actually record the audio, you know, like long distance, like wirelessly. And that's how we did it. And oh shit, something's probably happening here. Okay, I think we can. You probably just got the flags. Oh crap! I just disconnected my HDMI. Well, hold on a sec. Hold on a sec. And it seems the stream is like really laggy at the moment. Are you guys seeing what you're supposed to see? Whoops, that's not the screen what you are supposed to see. Hold on a sec. Come on. Where are we supposed to be? Like, this is the problem with the desktop. I mean, something like this can happen really easily. Okay, now we should be back here. And it seems it's kind of laggy at the moment. Let me just close that. Also close that. And we'll also close that. All right. So where was I? So this is what I started doing. And my very first video, I mean, if you should have a look at these videos, because these are actually pretty funny videos. Let's just go sort by date oldest. And actually what was kind of funny, our very first video was this calling Finnish girls' parents to ask them out. And what we did here, I would like to show it to you, but if I start to play the video, my laptop is like about to explode, so unfortunately I can't do it. Now, but go watch this video. So what I did, I approached some random girls in the mall. I came up with an excuse to came up with an excuse to get their phone. Like something like, I was supposed to meet my mom like 15 minutes ago, and my phone's battery died. Can I just quickly call her from your phone? Something like this, quite really kind of creepy. And then instead of putting my mom's phone number, I actually searched from their phone, like dad or mom, and I call it on the spot, put it on the speaker, and said something like, "Hey, my name is Alex, and I just met your daughter, and I think she's quite a cute and nice girl, and what is the best way to ask her out on a date?" Well, can you believe that? Can you believe that? These videos are all, by the way, all subtitled in English. And that actually, that video got like 10,000 views on its first week. My very first YouTube video. But the thing is that some Finnish media site shared this video on their, some site, and that's how it kind of became like a little bit viral. And this is crazy. And if you watch that video, you can see like everything's so shitty. Like the camera is shaking, and the audio is kind of crappy, and there's no color correction or whatever. And it's it's really awesome to go watch this video, because I can see how much I have actually improved doing these videos. Like, I'm not saying that my videos are still like the world's best and boom boom boom, but you should see the difference if you go watch this video and compare to my newest videos on my current channel. You can see that, wow, things are doing pretty nicely. And there are some pretty funny videos, like for example, "Kiss Me, I'm an Engineer." We made this sign with my friend which says like, "Kiss me, I'm an engineer." We went to the streets of Tampere and tried to get kisses from girls, and we got crap load of kisses. Really funny video. And one of the bravest video I've ever done is, let's see, where is that video? Okay, we probably need to sort it by popularity. Maybe we can see it here. Try to look at the comments also. This one, watching porn in the library. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? So what I did here is that I had my headphones like this, but my cable wasn't connected completely. And then I played like some porn clip, and I pretended that I'm not aware that everyone's hearing I had like 100% volume, and that was just I can't believe like how I managed to do that. really, really crazy stuff. But the reactions are really funny, and actually the bravery paid off because one local newspaper, like a media site, contacted us and asked if they can share the video on their site, and we got a lot of views and subscribers. But it's like in retrospect, how did I manage to do such video? And we even made it. One local newspaper wanted to even make like a story on this. So like it's just crazy that I managed to do something like this, and I'm not sure if I'm going to do that again. But well, unless you want me to do like a videos about Finnish porn industry, that would be a complete different matter. But the thing, and we did these videos maybe like once or twice a month, and as you can see, it's like really random uploads, and you can see there's quite a funny topics like watching porn, dropping dildos, asking for groups. Like, my like so awkward. And for example, one of our most popular ones is the farting in the library. This was really funny. Really funny. Definitely go do this. I'm not doing these videos anymore because I'm focusing on my current channel. And the thing is that when I have to, the pranks, I need 2 people to do this. And with the current videos, I can do everything by myself. By the way, I did a few videos also in Japan, like this one and this one. You should definitely check those out. Okay, so this is how I actually started YouTube, by doing these prank videos. And what was the coolest thing about these prank videos was that I always had to go outside my comfort zone because I had to approach some strangers and do something weird. But it paid off because I felt really alive, because my heart was pounding like crazy and my adrenaline was like all over my body, and it was like so real. I felt like I'm doing something really crazy now, and that's the thing. And yeah, so that was a lot of things. You go check out these videos. For example, check this one, especially picking up girls with funny pickup lines. You can see like how girls react when you approach in the daytime in the street, because no one does that in Finland. But if you do, you're immediately standing yourself out. If you want to talk to Finnish girls, you can check it out. It's kind of funny video. Okay, so that was all about prank videos. And then what happened? I went to Japan. So then now let's go to my current channel. Let's see. Let me open it. Let me just go from here. But yeah, I wanted to share you guys this because this is how I started with the pranks, and that's how I get going. I really enjoyed doing those pranks. So, but maybe I could do more of those in the future, but I just want to focus on Alex himself at the moment. Okay, so I still wanted to do videos, but when I went to Japan, so why I went to Japan in the first place, the reason is because I did my exchange studies in Japan 1 year. And of course I had to think of something else because I couldn't do the pranks anymore for a few reasons. First of all, the culture is different. No one really speaks English, and you know, and that kind of stuff. And secondly, pranks, there has to be 2 people for the pranks. But so that's why I started a vlog channel. And back in the days, this channel was called Alex himself, just by that. And the reason was that, okay, it's just Alexi, nothing more, nothing less, just Alex himself. So that's what I did. And as you can see, many of these videos, first vlog, Meet the Finn in Japan, daily vlog in Japan, my apartment and life in international residence, you can actually see in what kind of place I lived. Japanese festival, how to learn Japanese, my school day in Kobe University. I was studying at Kobe University. Things I don't like in Japan. Perkele is also there. Things I like about Japan, and another daily vlog, my what the fuck moments in Japan. 50 facts about me, a big day at the university. So as you can see, videos in Japan from my view. Nothing too crazy. I was just doing it kind of like just for fun. Just seeing how that works out. And as you can see, these videos don't have that much views, like 200 views, 800 views. And that was also the time when Pokemon Go came out. really big thing in Japan, and I'm still playing that game, by the way. More Pokemon Go, and this was actually okay. Now we are getting really interesting. My first kind of big video was when I created this funny common Finnish and Japanese words. 40K 3 views. That's a lot of views. And in this video, I talked about words that share this exactly same pronunciation both in Finnish and in Japanese. And actually there are hundreds of those words. And why? I have no clue, because well, Japanese and Finnish people are actually really different languages completely. For some reason the pronunciation is really, really similar. I mean, when I was learning Japanese, I was able to pronounce pretty much perfectly, well, not maybe perfectly, but like really well in matter of weeks or maybe months. And why is this? I have no idea. It's probably just a coincidence. And I don't know, some people, so for some reason this video just got a lot of traffic and made my channel a little bit growing. And I actually ended up making 3 videos of this. So this was part 2, this is part 2, part 1, part 2, and then part 3. Okay, let me just give a quick example. For example, this kakka in Finnish means poop, but in Japanese it means it's kind of like a really high-ranked person. Can you believe that? Poop versus very high-ranked person. Another one, this aho. Aho in Japanese means like a dumbass. But in Finnish, it's a last name of a person. Can you believe that? If your name was Aho, you went to Japan, people would think that you're really funny, because your last name would basically mean dumbass. Can you believe it? And there's so many of these words. You can actually check out the videos if you want. But again, the quality is kind of shitty. But so for some reason, people are still watching those, so that's pretty good. All right. Okay, I'll ask your questions in a little bit. And what else? I also went to Australia for 2 weeks. So there's also some daily vlogs from Australia. I also made a video in Finnish about Pokemon Go, and that got, again, a lot of attention, but from Finnish people mostly. More Australia, more Japanese, Q&A, some daily vlogs from Kyoto, more what the fuck moments, Japanese, oh, that's a private video, by the way, okay. Japanese dating culture, first prank video. Okay, now we're getting another interesting video. I made a collaboration video. Can you see this? 340k, 46k views, almost 350,000 views on this video. That's by far my most popular videos. Why? Well, okay, let me explain. So I made the video with this Japanese guy. He's a YouTuber. He makes some pretty funny videos. And I made him speak Finnish. And in 2 weeks, this video had 100,000 views. And I had no idea why. I was completely blown away. But the thing is that Finnish people thought that this guy was so funny speaking Finnish. And YouTube started to suggest this video like to the whole country in Finland. And people would just kept watching them and boom, boom, boom. And I was completely blown away by the fact. And I had no idea what was so special about this video. But then I made few more videos, like with my British friend Dan, who I met in Japan. He's still living there. And this video has also almost 30k views. That's crazy. And then we did another video where the same Japanese guy watches Finnish music videos. And again, 74k views. Can you see this? What the fuck? But the thing is that if you make these videos, like, okay, let me just give you this straight. If you started a YouTube channel where you react to Finnish stuff, you watch Finnish music videos, commercials, try Finnish candy, try to speak Finnish. If you make only those type of videos, you make some consistently and decent quality, I will bet my ass. I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty confident, but when betting my ass that you could easily reach like 10,000 subscribers within a year, because Finnish people react to these kind of videos really, really strongly. It's just crazy. I mean, and there are a lot of examples of this phenomenon. I'm actually going to make a video about this later, but it's just so crazy. I have no idea why Finnish people are so curious about when foreigners react to some Finnish things. Okay, what else? More daily vlogs. There's a video series where I traveled around Finland, Japan by myself. And here's the very first Finland-related video. 11 places in Finland that have very naughty and dirty name. This was actually, there's a place called Dick Mountain in Finnish. And this was the time. That's around 1.5 years ago. And I think I had already come back from Japan, but I had a lot of these Japanese videos recorded, so that's why there's like 5-6 videos. And here is my first daily vlog, and from here on I started to do these Finnish related videos because I noticed that people were asking me questions about Finland. I was a Finnish guy and I had a lot of experience hanging out with internationals at my university, and I enjoyed helping them out related to Finnish stuff. And then I realized, okay, let's make some Finnish related videos and see how things will go. And as you can see, my daily vlog in Tampere, 5 Finnish university systems grade, 6 also Finnish inventions, Finnish university life, Finnish nightmares. And slowly I started to realize that, damn, there are people interested in Finland. And there's actually people thought that my content was valuable. So this was around May 2017, 1.5 years ago around. And that's where things started. And this video, How to Date Finnish Woman, was probably the first kind of this awesome evergreen video. This was actually my first street interview video, and it's still one of my most popular ones, 60K views. Finnish music, how to enjoy midsummer, blah, 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 blah. Mexican guy speaking Finnish, Finnish facts, more daily vlogs, how to date Finnish men, another street interview video, Finnish bus culture. This is actually a really funny video. I should make a better thumbnail. What do international students need more street interview videos, and blah blah blah. Okay, and this is how we've come this far. So, and most of these are the videos you probably know, depending how long you've been subscribed. So this is how things have been developing, and all these videos we've accumulated a total of 200 videos. That's a crap lot of videos, and I can just say that thank you guys, because it's great that you guys like these videos. And I mean, because without you guys these videos wouldn't be that interesting. I mean, because I don't make these videos for myself, I make these videos for you, and I want you guys to realize that. And what I really enjoy about making these videos is that I can offer some content that is valuable for you, because I want, in every video I want to teach you something about Finland, and which is also at the same time somewhat entertaining. I'm not that funny guy, at least in my opinion, but I try to keep it funny and informative at the same time. And this is one of the, because I really, like I said, I enjoyed helping out foreign students at my uni, and this is kind of like the same stuff, but I'm kind of helping people all over the world where okay, what I was saying. Okay, so what I was saying that now I'm kind of doing the same stuff, but I'm helping people all over the world who want to get to know more about Finland and Finnish stuff. And I think YouTube is a great platform for that, because by uploading a video, anyone in the world can just tune in and watch the video and maybe learn something. And if they like me, they can even subscribe. Yeah, and yeah, so that's what I realize. This is actually quite hard when I'm doing everything by myself, especially the editing part is kind of tough shit. But I've just tried to, you know, uh, how do you say, don't love the results, love the process. So I've been just trying to think, kind of, how would I say, change my attitude in a way that I'm thinking this whole thing as a process and learn to like that process, making these videos all the way from research to publishing. And every time when you have no idea how many perkeles and satanas I'm saying when I edit these videos because it's a lot of work, but it's damn worth it because I know that you guys, there are some people who like these videos and give some good positive feedback in the comments, and that's what I really that's something that really keeps me going. And I mean seriously. And now that we've grown our family or squad to 10,000 people, I've it's just telling me that damn that there are people who likes get wants more and wants to know more about Finland in the future as well. And talk about learning about Finland. Another cool thing what I've noticed myself is that I'm also learning some stuff from my own country because you know when you are a native speaker, native resident, you take some stuff uh, granted. I mean, it's self-explanatory. You don't really think about it because it's such a obvious thing that you probably you don't consider it rationally or logically think about it. So I've learned quite a few things by myself as well while I've been doing these videos. So I think we're all learning or we're all winning here. You get free, funny content about Finland, and I'm also learning something by myself. Whew, okay, that's like a rant almost. There, maybe I can now have a few more questions if you have anything you want to ask. Let's see. Tänään pitää katsoa sun vanhoja videota. Kannattaa käydä. Could you please name some suomenkielinen video bloggers? Okay, there's a lot of, you can say, for example, I'm writing this, but Ronnie Back, Sita Salminen, Miisas, onko se kahdella lämmöllä? Miisas, there's a few. Most of the Finnish content creators are Finnish, or they make Finnish content. I mean, I know only one other dude who is making actively videos in English, and he's a Finnish guy as well. Thank you, we appreciate the bridge you are making between Finland, Finnish culture, and the society as well. Okay, thanks, yes, Jessa, that's great. I really appreciate it. Do you mean Finnish bloggers are okay? Congrats, Alex. Kiitos, Helena. Kiitos onnitteluista. Vastaan sulla oli 100-500 tilaa, kun mä aloin tilaa. No niin, kyllä. Näin se homma vaan kasvaa, kun jaksaa painaa. Kyllä. Alright, so now is your chance if you want to throw some questions at me, if you have anything. How long we've been doing this? I can see it now. 33 minutes. Wow. I was bullshitting about my story 33 minutes. I don't know if you found it interesting, but now you at least know where we are, where this actually comes from. So not sure if you found it really valuable, but now you know it, and that's how we will be doing in the future. Thanks, Alex. I tried to date Finnish people, but still not successful yet. Okay, well, keep pushing. I mean, dating is a tough game. I mean, I've been single for a while now, and well, I can't say I haven't been that active myself, because you wanna kind of spend a little bit of time before you start to get active in that department. But yeah, so dating is a numbers game. Remember that, guys. So if you get rejected, just try again. have you thought about giving private lessons of Finnish? I like the 25 subscription paid acceptable several times. You get paid for each lesson. I have actually thought about that. For example, doing that through italki, which is this like a language learning platform where anyone can sign up as like a coach, like a tutor. Be thinking about doing that. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that through Patreon because yeah, well, I'm not. I don't want to dedicate the Patreon thing for like Finnish language, but let's just say I'm thinking about it. But if I start to do that, I probably do it by myself. I mean, I charge you some other way myself, or do it through italki. But let's see. Do Finnish people like foreigners? Some do, some don't. I'm not sure if I can give any like a complete answer on that, but what I can tell you, they are definitely foreign friendly people, and also, let's say, a little bit racist people. But you want to stay away from the racist and keep finding those foreign friendly people. Who is that other Finnish guy with the Finnish reads in English? Mikko's Adventure. Yeah, you can check him out. Maybe I'll share it on the community tab if I get it at some point. Is that italki or how do you spell it? Yeah, okay. italki. So there are actually already some Finnish people there giving like tutoring lessons, for example, speaking practice and everything. I'm probably going to do videos about that service at some point, so you can actually get an idea how that works. Do you live in Helsinki? No, I live in Tampere. Kiitos. Ole hyvä, no problem. italki is good, however, it takes a lot of fee. I mean, a lot of money even here. YouTube, I think they will take 33 super chats, for example. Yeah, but I mean, you have to start somewhere. And I mean, we just have to live with it, I guess. By the way, if you feel that my content is helping you in any way, you should consider dropping me a super chat. And you can do it by hitting this dollar sign here. And you can send me like a donation. And you get this like really bright message. You can just hit it and send a super chat. And if you think my channel is useful, you've found anything, you've learned anything, and you found something valuable, consider doing it. I would really appreciate it. But you don't have to if you don't want to. Mikko's Adventure oli laatukanava, yeah. I came back, I didn't have time to watch, but I don't know if you read my message, so again, huge congratulations for the subscribers, keep going, we will help you all bit. Okay, thanks. Yeah, I saw the message, but it's good to have you back here on the show. Maybe I can, let's put something more appealing. Or let me just quickly show the italki if you're interested, so I can give you some value here, not just talking by myself. So if you want to find any practice partner in general, I recommend to check out this italki site. Let's see, it's just loading. And the thing is here, you can find either professional teachers or community tutors. Let me just show you. Find teacher. I hope my laptop is not exploding. So you go language to, oh man, this is low. Okay, well, let me read some questions. The dollar sign is not clickable in Estonia, strange. Oh, okay, that's weird. It's not available in every country, unfortunately. I wish I could speak Finnish, such a nice language. Thank you for making videos about Finland. Well, if you want to be able to, if you want to learn speak Finnish, then you just have to start. I mean, when I was going to Japan, I started to learn Japanese while I was here. And now I can speak Japanese because I put a lot of hours there. And learning Finnish is just like any skills. If you want to get good, you have to spend at least 10,000 hours learning it. Okay, let's see. We type here Finnish. Okay, we can check it here. We found 0 teachers. Well, there are teachers, I know for sure. Okay, and here you can see there's, for example, native speakers. There's Ville. He charges $15 an hour. You can see it's 13.30 euros a month. there's Jarkko, there is Joakim, there is Juuso, there is Tina. There's 5, and she's actually a professional, because we can see. So there's actually 5 people, only few native people, and you can see how available they are. And you can just book a lesson from them, and you can start practicing speaking Finnish from your home. I think that's a really awesome thing. And the good thing is that they will, if you pay, you can spend like an hour just focusing on your Finnish. Strongly check it out. I'm thinking if I should join as a teacher here by myself, but I have to kind of think about it a little bit more. Okay, let's see more questions. I wish thanks for sharing. Moro tuli sanoa suomesta, mutta ollaan kohta puhua englantia ja rallienglantia. No niin, hyvä juttu. 4% akkua. Hello Talk is also good for... Okay, Hello Talk is another one. It's free, and Hello Talk is more for like language exchange. So the difference here, you can actually also find language partners here on italki, but on Hello Talk it's more like it's free, but it's for language exchange. So the giveaway is that it's free, but you have to kind of spend time teaching your language to them. But if you pay for a teacher, then you can only focus on yourself. And I mean, investing in yourself is always a good choice. But that's up to you, of course. But Hello Talk is definitely good up to check out. Why do Finnish rap sound so old-fashioned? Are there new school artists that you call Finnish Maigos? I'll pump it. Okay, well, I guess that depends what is your rap taste. I mean, I don't know if it sounds old-fashioned to me. Can't really answer that question. Let's see. Cool, thanks for showing us italki. Yeah, sure. I'm actually going to make more videos about this most likely. And I'm also planning to maybe use this myself. For example, I want to book a few German lessons and see how that works, so I can make more authentic review from this service for you guys. Jatka ei pelkää muuten on seurannut sua kauan. No se on hyvä. Hyvä, että olet seurannut ja seurat. Kannattaa seurata myös jatkossa. Hyvä. There is a company in Finland that offers online classes, but the good thing is that the group chat is possible and that is more affordable than private ones. Not sure if I should say their name here. Well, that's up to you. I mean, I don't know what company that is. And I mean, there's nothing wrong about if it's a public company. Of course, it's okay to share the names. I mean, it's like we have freedom of speech. We don't really have to think about that way. Moikka, mitä täällä on? Täällä on hyvä meininki ja live-striimiä kehissä. Kesäfiilistely doesn't sound old. It sounds good. All right. Good. Okay, yeah. So, but that's something. That's a good place to if you want to get a language teacher for yourself. It's called Gimara. Okay, I haven't. Maybe I'll check it out later myself. And they have a YouTube channel too. Oh, well, maybe we should check it out then. While we are here. Yeah, let's see. Okay. Only YouTube. Gimara. Let's see. Well, I'm just quickly checking on. It's a Finnish. Yeah, it's Finnish. Let's see. Oh, they have 3,000 subscribers. Let me just check this quickly. We offer online language learning. Don't hesitate to ask. Is it this one? Okay, well, maybe on learning Finnish or something. No, there's quite a few places. All right. I'm still trying to get immersed to Finnish music, but phonetics are difficult to crack off. Okay, well, the good news about Finnish phonetics is that they are really straightforward, because in Finnish language, one letter has only one sound. So The pronunciation rules are actually really simple. Well, but that doesn't directly imply that listening and understanding Finnish is easy. But once you learn those individual sounds, you can actually pronounce any Finnish word. I'm going to make a video about that probably later on. I'm new to your channel. I find it very good. That's great. Awesome. Thanks, Sardar, for the great comment. Juotko energiajuomia? En juo. Jojo Niinikat, hello. Well, hello. Thanks, Jojo, for joining. Anyway, I can get my hands on the lyrics. Google is just type in the name of the song and lyrics. I think that should help you quite a bit. Just moved to Finland and watched so much of your videos before I came. Feel so prepared. That's great. Okay, this is exactly what I want. This is what I want to achieve with my videos. I mean, I want you guys to get to know more about our weird country, to put it straight. And getting these kind of comments tells me that I have actually succeeded in my goal, at least somehow. So that I'm really happy. Can you play My Summer Car? It's a Finnish game made by Finnish people. Well, I have. That's a really funny game, and I've been thinking about it. I guess I could try it at some point. So, yeah, there's a lot of funny Finnish stuff in that game. So maybe at some point. For German, I can recommend you Lingoda. They have offered chat group too. They have great offers. Okay. I guess for me, I just need a practice partner because I can already speak German quite a bit and I just need to brush it up more. I want to move to Finland too. That's why I follow your channel. Okay, great. I want to make more videos about, I mean, let's say how to move to Finland, how to find a job in Finland, how to find an apartment in Finland at some point. I can't really fathom how you pronounce multiple double letters which are long sounds in the same word. For example, rakkaalleen, vuoteeseen. I'm failing here. Okay, well, maybe it's really easy for me to say as a Finnish speaker, native speaker, but I mean the general rule is that if you have one letter, you have one sound for that. If you have two letters, if you have a double letter, then you just prolong the sound. I mean, if I just try to explain it really easily, that's how it works. But of course, in practice, it might be a little bit more difficult depending what is your native language. But basically, that's how it works. I'm actually working on an online course for like Finnish pronunciation. So I want to get it out at some point. And also make a few free videos on here on YouTube about that. So, rakkaal. Okay, let's just give you a quick example. Okay, we have words tuli, and then we have words. Okay, tuli and tulli. So the first. Oh crap! There we go again. Just unplugged my HDMI. Everything's comes crashing down. Ah, god damn it. Messing up is my name of the game. Okay, there we go. Okay, so this first word is tuli. Tuli. And we have the L sound here. It's like l. It's like the same as in English. I would say, for example, lucky. Lucky. It's like a lucky. It's exactly the same in English in my case. But if we say tulli, tulli, then we just make the L sound prolonged. Tulli, tulli. Okay, I sound like really funny maybe here. That's, I mean, if I just try to oversimplify and simplify it as much as I can, this is how it works. And the good thing is that, you know, one letter, one sound. If it's double letter, you just prolong the sound. But that's maybe a video for another topic. Let me put the chat here, maybe you can see. Vowels are easy to pronounce, but how do you do it with consonants? That's the tricky part. Well, this was an example what I tried to explain. Are you going to do any Finno-Ugric language videos in the future showing us words which are similar? And okay, where message? Okay, I'm getting confused here. Showing us words which are similar at the learning Finnish can help to understand those languages. Well, the thing is that Finno-Ugric language videos. While the other Finno-Ugric languages in Europe are Estonian and Hungarian. Actually, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if Hungarian is actually Finno-Ugric. Estonian is Uralic language, just like our Finns and Estonian. But anyway, they are slightly related. But I'm not sure if it helps you a lot, because unless you want to learn like Estonian as well. So with double consonants, make a small pause. Yeah, maybe that helps a lot. But again, if you just find a practice partner in Finnish, you will pick up these small things naturally. Because when I've been learning German, Japanese, I mean, I've just learned a lot of things when I've been just listening how the native speakers speak and use them by myself. So, I mean, you will improve pretty much every area of your Finnish if you get the Finnish practice partner. Kissat vai koirat? Kissat, sanoisin itse. Yeah, there was some lag. To me, it sounds the natives make a little break before pronouncing the double consonants. I might be wrong. Yeah, maybe the break thing, that's actually a good point. Thanks, Saika, for pointing out. It is, but only very remotely related. True. Vlogs, where is the best place to practice the language? I mean, here in Helsinki. Anywhere. I mean, this is a really... I mean, there are so many people. There are only Finnish people in I mean, well, there's of course other people, but you are surrounded by native speakers. And I mean, you can pretty much practice anywhere. When you are going to the store, when you are doing your business, like every day, your groceries, I mean, anywhere you can practice. Or if you want to find a practice partner, try going to Facebook. Check out social media groups, and for example, check out a place called meetup.com. Meetup.com, you can find these like special groups who organize meetups, and there might be a Finnish language group there. Everywhere, like yeah, exactly what Joe is. Joe is also. I think Joe just mentioned him in myself that just moved to Oulu. So Joe is here in Finland, and he's saying everywhere, and I completely agree with him that this is what I was saying. I mean, the problem what you might encounter is that Finns will reply back to you in English, but you know it's a really easy way to go around that. Just tell them, could you answer in Finnish, please? I mean, because we Finns think that okay, maybe we will make you uncomfortable if we ask in Finnish. But just tell them, I'm actually practicing Finnish, and could you just tell me in like easy Finnish, just like that, and boom. Katotko salkkareita? Katoin aikaisemmin, mutta en enää kato. Okay, these questions are really good in general. Thank you guys. I hope my answers are helpful in some way, at least. The good thing about this is that there's so many things I still want to cover on my videos. And I mean, I probably have video topics for like 1 year now on. So, because you guys keep sending me these questions, and I mean, for example, this question about where I can practice Finnish, I can make a single video about that. Like share some tips, places to go, and so on. When it comes to getting to work in Finland, should I learn Icelandic along with Finnish? No. I mean, why would you learn Icelandic? Icelandic has nothing to do with Finnish. and it doesn't bring you any value in Finland, in my opinion. Okay, I have the problem that Finnish people answer me in English, but I should do that. Yes, I mean, it's not their fault. They just want to kind of keep the conversations, you know, kind of comfortable, but they don't know. They probably don't know that you are learning Finnish. Just tell them that. That's how you will get that done. The more you practice, the quicker you learn. So practice every opportunity. Yeah, Joe is like giving us value we need. And for example, when I was in Japan, well, the good thing about Japan is that no one really speaks English there. So I had to use my Japanese. And in like 3-4 months, I got into that level that I had this realization that, oh shit, I can actually understand what's happening. I mean, I didn't understand everything, but I was able to understand the idea that the people were saying to me. And that is the most important thing when you are learning a language. The idea is not to understand every single word that the person is saying, but to understand the idea, the message that person is trying to tell you. Once you get to that level, then you can say that you're good. And when it comes, for example, down to fluency, if you can, like, I mean, if you want to be a good speaker, good at a language, let's say if I want to be good in Japanese, I don't need to use like most advanced vocabulary, but if I can express my thoughts in a way that people can understand and that my language is like kind of smooth, not that much like breaks and stuff, then you are doing well. I know I need to prolong vowels, but there are now too many vowels and consonants to prolong on a single word. I'm messing it up. Well, you know what's my advice on this? You just need to practice more. You need to practice. There's a slogan that if you want to get good at anything, you need to spend 10,000 hours on it. How many hours have you spent it so far? No, I know. Okay, I don't want to be offensive here or anything, but the point is that if you are not good at something, you just need to practice more. There's no other way around it. I even ask, especially since I'm working in the wool trade. Yeah, but Icelandic is probably, it's a horribly difficult language and really small population. I wouldn't advise it, at least according to my knowledge. There is a lot of Japanese that speak English, almost everyone 30. Well, I disagree with this statement, depending what you mean by a lot. But for example, I was studying at the Finnish Japanese university. The students struggled with their English. I wasn't able to communicate them in English. I had to use my Japanese. But for example, my ex-girlfriend who was Japanese, she had studied economics, and she spoke English just like I do. So there are definitely people who do speak English, but it's a margin. It's a minority there. Is speaking Finnish needed to get an office job there, or is it just necessary, just a plus? That strongly depends on your field. For example, my tutees, I used to be a tutor for international degree students, and quite many of those have got a job from like a ICT field job, which is an English speaking position, so they don't have to actually do their work in English, in Finnish. But unfortunately, there are still many jobs that requires Finnish. I mean, I can't really say what's the percentage, but it depends on the field. Like, let's say if you are an ICT specialist, like, I mean, industrial engineer or software developer, you have much better chances to find an English-speaking job, because many of the companies, like Kone, for example, is like a multinational company, and their official working language is English. So they hire also a lot of foreigners in the English-speaking positions. If you go to the suburbs or rural areas, the people tend to be worse at speaking English, so likely stick with Finnish. That's true. I want to know more about the people and other things. I can't rent a flat online. Could it be possible to find a studio? Okay, there are a lot of ways how you can find flats. online, but the thing is, if you are not here, not sure how well that is going to work out. Maybe that's another video idea, by the way. How hard is it for him to get a job in Finland and think of moving from Oregon? Okay, well that depends. Just what I just said a few moments ago. It depends what's your field. Okay, I'm just trying to move my camera here for a bit. Let's just say that it is challenging. I mean, first of all, just getting like finding a job, applying abroad, it is possible. I mean, you just need to find a company that has those kind of things. For example, the Kone, which I just said, I'm going to write it again here. This Kone has a trainee program which is only for foreigners. I know because my friend who started the prank channel with me applied through this program into Kone, and he's now working there. He got a position which was from a trainee program which was only for foreigners. And what he told me that you can also apply to this program abroad because they want to bring talents abroad to Finland to work. But the thing is that you just need to find those positions yourself. Okay, really good questions. I really like the attitude and this good going you have here. Why J and U are the hard in Finnish? Okay, that depends again. What's your native language? Okay, this Y. This Y is exactly the same as yes. Oh, sorry. Okay, okay. Sorry. The J is exactly the same. Like if you say yes in English, that's the Finnish equivalent will be yes with J. So basically, Finnish J is the same as English Y in the word yes. So in my opinion, it's actually quite straightforward. But of course, I'm again the native speaker, but this is a really good rule how you can practice J. Congrats to 10k perkele, Nakkakuben. Tack så mycket. So Nakkakuben is also close to 10k. And he's kind of trailing us here, but let's hope that he will also reach 10k in a little bit. We actually filmed a collaboration video yesterday, and that's going to be awesome. Looking forward to that video as well. In the technology industry, we can offer get jobs in English, in my case, software engineer. Yes, ICT, tech, you have a good chance, because Finnish people need people who can do stuff in that field. Are there secondary languages I need to learn aside from English and Finnish when landing work? That you'll be pretty much fine with those. I wouldn't recommend. Well, maybe Swedish, but just focus on your Finnish first. I know Kone Hissit. Yes, that makes sense. So it's an elevator company. You probably see Kone elevators or escalators. It's not easy when you don't speak Finnish. True. Swedish can be beneficial, yes, right. If you want a job where you speak English, the best options to apply for job companies that have offices in multiple countries. Yes, these multinational companies are probably your best bet, like Kone. Since most people outside Finland can speak Finnish, they use often English to communicate between the offices. Yes. Okay, Cindy says, if you can speak the language properly, you can still communicate through gestures. It's of course harder, but you will get there too. Well, the good thing about Finland that we do speak English quite well, so you probably don't have to get that far. In Japan, that was like that actually, because they didn't speak English. I think you should maybe do a public service announcement about eating tar devils. My Finnish husband tricked me with them today. I was so shocked. Slightly off topic. Tar devils, is that the candy? I guess it's the candy. Okay. That's really nice. And just quickly reminding you again, if you feel that my channel is bringing value to you, you find helpful stuff in my videos and my comments, consider dropping the super chat and send me a donation. It would be help to keep this channel running. But you don't have to do it, but it's just there if you want to do that. Yes, Tervapiru. Okay. Well, I have done videos about Finnish candies before. And I mean, in my opinion, you want to try as many Finnish things as possible. I mean, even if like salmiakki or something is really bad, I still recommend you guys to try it because you can never know if you eventually like it. Wow, this answering this question is tough. Are there any types of Finnish traditions I need to know about beforehand aside from me dealing with the pillowcase wedding tradition? What's the wedding tradition? I probably have heard this, but I can't come up with the things. Well, I mean, if you've been watching my videos for a while, all the most important things about Finnish people, culture, you'll be pretty much fine. I mean, we are not like aliens after all. We are just like any Western country. We have some weird stuff and we have our kind of ways to think and solve things and the way of life, the way of thinking. But I mean, if you just know kind of the basics, you should be fine. Okay, good stuff. All right. Salmiak is okay. I prefer other things like chocolate, but that's more because I'm not too interested in licorice in general. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. I'm actually going to do a video about Finnish sisu, the kind of the Finnish spirit thing in a little bit. But it's a kind of like a conceptual thing which needs a little bit explaining, so I might do that a little bit later. Okay, maybe if we take a few more questions and then we can wrap up this live stream. It's already 10 p.m. here in Finland and I need to get to sleep in a little bit. By the way, just quickly letting you know that the fantastic products are still on sale. There's t-shirts, there's mugs, where's the camera, and tote bags. The links are in the description. Worldwide delivery. And if you want to make your everyday life more fantastic, consider getting your Finnish fantastic merchandise. Okay, we have a few more questions. Wow, I just turned my face away and we have like tons of questions. Father of many types of chocolate. Yes. Moi, greetings from Mexico. Hello to Mexico, Erno. Hi, Alex. I'm a fan of you. I like when you keep doing these videos. That's great. Awesome. I love those. Smiley face. That's great. Okay, just asking to be safe side since dealing with the intercontinental pairing. I would have 3 years. Still nuts. Okay. The chocolate's pretty good. Turkish pepper is so good. Yeah, Turkish pepper. Turkish pepper. That's my favorite as well. Okay, just punch in a few more questions and then we can wrap up this week. By the way, just one more thing. I want to thank you everyone because we reached 10,000 subscribers. It's already 10, but who cares? I even thought about getting the megaphone and letting the world know that I got 10k subs. Okay, but yeah, it's been awesome doing these videos and we're just about to get started. I'm not about to stop making these videos, quite the opposite, make even better videos in the future. Okay, a few more questions. Yes, Sisu is coming up, yes. Do all the Finns raise up early in the morning? I work with this company and my colleagues are at the office at 7:30. Wow, that's quite early. I wouldn't say that. I mean, it depends. Usually Finnish people start working at 8. Or it depends if you have flexible working hours. I usually work up at 7 and go work around 8. I mean, it depends strongly. That's really exceptional. I've never thought that most of your people are so early at the office. That's actually quite exceptional, in my opinion. Typical time, yeah. I concur with Joe. the program, dude. Yeah, that 7:30 sounds really early to me. I mean, it depends what kind of work that is, but if it's like an office job, then that sounds kind of early. Try Kultasukla, they are Finnish handmade chocolates. Yeah, Kultasukla is kind of like a rare brand. You can get it from Helsinki, as far as I know. Okay, let's take one more question. This is about Finnish girls. Okay, that's my favorite topic, you know. Why do many Finnish girls internationally make a creaky voice? My friend who has been to Helsinki told me about this interestingly. What kind of voice is creaky? What's that in Finnish? Maybe I should quickly look this up. Because I'm not sure if I've heard about that before. Let me check. What's the Natiseva? Wow, what this is interesting. Wait, let's look at the questions. Creaky voice. Intentionally. Wow. That's to be honest, I have no clue, and I can't really identify with this statement myself. Maybe if I saw an example, but I don't know. And to be honest, I don't know. I haven't never heard of this. Maybe I should ask some of my Finnish friends what they think about this. Can't really say that. Okay. All right. Let's wrap this up. Thank you guys for. I think this was a really fun live stream, and I'm always happy that you have so many things you are curious about, and I really hope that my answers can help you in any ways. Even if I can't deliver like a really in-depth, detailed, like 137% answers, I usually try to write these questions down and make a separate video of these topics. And I mean, because you keep sending me these good questions, I think I have like video topics for like 1 year from now on. I mean, that's great because it means that we will be getting more Finnish content in the future as well. And thank you once more. We reached 10K, and this doesn't mean that we are stopping making videos. Quite the contrary, we are making more videos in the future. So thank you guys. Kiitoksia kaikille Fintasticille. Thanks all Fintastics for being on board. And I think this is just the step. I mean, we're just in the beginning of our journey. I mean, we can get pretty far if we just keep pushing and keep getting better videos and keep having more fun, of course. I mean, we don't have to, you know, videos is a lot of hard work, but we still should have the fun element and kind of enjoy the process in the long run. Okay, thank you guys once more. Have a great week starting tomorrow and stay fantastic. So, moro, good night.